Up next, the Celtics taking on the Mavericks. For Boston, the momentum has been in their favor. They've incurred only one loss in the last 6 outings, putting the rest of the league on alert. Mavs, Celtics, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll match up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Mavericks, Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. P.J. Washington out there with Flag. And it's Bagley in at the 5 spot. Looking at these teams tonight, Richard, they are half-court teams, tend to grind out possessions.
Oh, it's old school basketball, as they like to say. And it's not the high-flying offenses we're used to seeing. Both teams like to slow it down.
Pritchard surviving the D. Vucevic, a screen on Thompson to the inside. The shot, no good. Ooh, good D by Bagley. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. This is their first chance this season playing Boston. Has to Flag. Washington, a screen on Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Flag outside. Drills it from deep.
You gotta love the floor spacing Flag offers this team. When he's dialed in from deep, this offense can be very dangerous.
Now here's Brown, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Here's Vucevic, and the power finish by Vucevic.
Look, when he's within range, Vooch is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep, because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Tatum after Dallas's three-pointer on the other end. That one goes in.
A very athletic play by Brown, getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
Has to Flag. Back to Irving. From the top of the key, that one's good for 2. Irving's got 5 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
And here's Flag outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Flag's gotten his second bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Changes for Boston. Queta comes in for Vucevic. And it's Hauser in for Pritchard. Here's White. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. To the middle. Here's Hauser. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. Washington outside. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Pass to Irving. Pulls it in from the elbow. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. So it's Boston now. Trailing by 2. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Outside White. Queta gets the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Dallas has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Outside Bagley puts up a 3. Boston pulls it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
White, the pass to Queta, and he dunks it down.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
The Mavericks trailing. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Irving for 3. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Pass to Queta. The shot won't fall. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Celtics up by 2, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Najee Marshall is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Derek Lively. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Jones in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Guys?
He's seen it all. Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Walsh. Shot clock at 5. Vucevic, a screen on Lively. Walsh. Again, the miss by Boston.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Payne against Jones. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Boston pulls it in. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Payne with it. Still without a bucket. There's a screen. Pass to Hauser. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the line for him here. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Bagley's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Middleton. Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Irving is subbed in for Jones. Boston also changing it up. Garza's checked in for Walsh. Jaylen Brown comes in for Exum. And Pritchard is subbed in for Payne. And he knocks down the first one. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at that. They're making some bold moves there along the way. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Irving for three. Nails it from three. Irving's got 10.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Vucevic. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Marshall driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Marshall's got his second basket on the night.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Pritchard. He had 9 points in his last time out. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
1:52 left in the second. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. But he was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, that's pretty tough.
Flags checked in for Dallas. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Celtics. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference.
Well, for the Celtics, as of late, they've looked a little out of sorts, and that's really what's knocked them out of the top spot in the standings.
They've got plenty of time left to get back to being the team we thought they'd be heading into the year, but they'd better do it quick.
Pass to Washington. Irving for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
It's Brown on the wing, defended by Thompson. Launches it. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own 3.
Pass to Flag. Back to Irving. Crafty move, and he sinks the layup. Irving's got 15.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Now Pritchard, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Garza. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 1. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Here's Flag. 23 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
He was a menace on defense as well, managing 3 steals.
Now here's Pritchard. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Vucevic. Over Thompson. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Boston out in front, up by 1. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
And I'm here with Coach Jason Kidd. Tell me, Coach, what do you want your defensive priorities to be in the second half?
Well, they got some talented guys on that side, so we got to protect the paint. And, you know, we got to contest the twos. We're giving up too many layups, but we settled in here, so we're in a good spot.
No easy ones for them in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Please bring your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot. Almost had it. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the players of the month. Out of the West, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you see how he creates the offense? Efficient, high-volume scorer. He makes the plays for others. Man, this guy's great. He never wears down.
Also, defensively, Shai will challenge you and pick your pocket.
And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White, and it's Vucevic in at the center position.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And that one's good. Irving.
An absolute master close to the rim. He has literally every finish possible. Kyrie has such a strong sense for how to score around that basket.
It's stolen by Washington. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break.
Are you kidding me? Flag already adding to his highlight reel.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. About a minute played here in the second half. Boston trailing. Outside White. Vucevic, a screen on Thompson. White, the pass to Vucevic. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Vucevic has got 6. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Kyrie Irving, so admired by his head coach, and Jason Kidd said Kai is a special dude. He wants to be coached to understand the game at the highest level and to be pushed to the highest level. What's more, I don't think he's afraid of failing. Back over to you, Brian.
Great mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Irving for three, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Over Washington. Another one falls for Boston.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jump ball.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Christie's checked in for Kyrie Irving. The Celtics also with a sub. Hauser's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Washington finds Thompson. Here's Flag. 4-3. Again, the miss by Dallas. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Brown looking around. Picked by Vucevic. From outside the arc. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 4. And here's Flag outside. Sinks it from distance. Flag's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and this young kid Flag has so much confidence in his scoring ability, and that makes him dangerous off the catch.
And here's Tatum. He has 7. Here's Hauser. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a look now at the rookies that have been on fire lately. Cooper Flag, number 1.
He's giving them something most teams don't have, a first-year player who can carry his weight offensively.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Dallas making a change here. Lively's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Christie passes to Lively. Thompson outside. Out to the right wing. And here's Flag outside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. That'll be a 5-second call. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Marvin Bagley.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
.119 left in the third quarter. Christie against White. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
What poise from Thompson, not allowing for any distractions from his shot.
Now here's White. No made baskets yet. Pass to Hauser. There's the 3. Christie with a rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Thompson. A quick shot there. It's off target.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Here's Hauser. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Hauser's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's
big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Vucevic, a screen on Christie. And he lobs it up top. Vucevic's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Shot's good by Thompson.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Defensively, keep talking, right? Keep helping each other. We get the rebound, don't get an early pick and roll.
And Jason Kidd telling them what it's going to take. All 5 guys communicating out there.
Well, in calling for the early pick and rolls, you can really get some clean looks that way before the defense ever gets set.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Caleb Martin out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Pritchard. Queta gets the bucket.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Irving with it. Defended by Pritchard. And the shot goes down. Irving's got 19 points.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
Inside, here's Garza. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
The Mavericks lead by 7. Here's Irving. Outside Christie. Launches a 3. Queta pulls it in. The Celtics shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Bagley's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Martin. Flags checked in for Marshall. And it's Thompson in for Christie. Boston also changing it up. Vucevic, he's checked in for Queta. Jason Tatum comes in for Garza. And it's White in for Shireman. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Bagley. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Tatum looking it over. Brown with a screen. From deep. And Tatum drills the 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Now Washington puts up the tray. It's money from deep.
That three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
Outside Tatum. Vucevic, a screen on Washington. The three is off. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Mavericks. Flag fires. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And defenders better start holding their posts. Cooper Flag is having a field day scoring it.
Pritchard against Irving. Tatum. Oh, the drop pass, and he dumps it down.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Irving. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's a pass to Tatum. Nice look inside from Tatum.
On either side of the pick and roll, Tatum is a real threat.
Pritchard against Irving. There's a minute 17 left to play in the fourth quarter. Misses the three. Celtics trail by 6.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Buries it from outside.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Now here's Tatum. He shoots. And he buries the jumper. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Irving. Oh, off target from downtown. Pritchard against Washington. Vucevic, a screen on Washington. Peyton Pritchard. Irving with a rebound. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And he slams it down.
Yeah, we know about the scoring, but don't discount Flag's passing.
Jason Tatum, assisted Peyton Pritchard.
And so the Mavericks take the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
We hope you had a great time. We'll see you again very soon. Peace.
Kyrie, the offense was clicking tonight. Can you talk about the impact of ball movement on your success?
It's very important. When we trust each other like that on both ends of the floor, especially offensively, it makes it easier for all of us to be aggressive, and I think that we did a great job of that tonight. We just got to keep it going. Fans deserve us to move up in these standings, man. We got some work to do. We got some work to do.
This team is as deep as it gets. They're all willing to put the work in, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
PlayStation